guys, welcome to your collective reading. Let's get into it. So this is from a masculine energy. For one person, you might be a little bit upset with them because that's what I was tuning into. That is just that's not on the list or what I wrote down, as you guys can tell. Basically, you are their most precious person, woman, okay, to be specific, but guys, so I don't discriminate, but you're the most precious individual to them, and they would do anything for you. However, they are very much old school, very much traditional, very much old-fashioned. So their way of living, their morals, their values, their belief system is very that, okay? So I don't know if it's gonna fit with everybody. I'm very much aware of, like, whoever's upset, I don't think that you are in alignment with their way of living or believing, okay? This is the type of person that will do everything for you in that sense, but they also expect you to kind of like, it's giving gender roles, okay? The man goes out and work and the woman do the housewife things, okay? For instance, think trade wife, think stay home with your, I don't even know why I said it like that, but stay home with the kids, okay? You could have kids as well, or they could have kids. That's for somebody specific, but it's like, yeah, traditional, okay? But your person is also very into courting, and when they date for marriage and towards marriage, and it's all great. Also put down Aries and Taurus, so your masculines, aka the male people on your mind, could have Taurus or Aries placements. And it's quite hard to change the Taurus and Aries placement mindset, okay? From personal experience, okay? But one of you guys are upset, so I'm gonna shuffle for you first. Whoever is like, the fuck is this? I feel like everything old school, you're here for it, but then they're just starting wicked ways where you just like a bit irritated by, like, what the fuck, okay? It could be the things that you will see after the whole courting and all the good stuff, and then you're just like, maybe it's too late, or maybe they already told you from the beginning. It could be something of this nature, right? But remember, it's also like they wouldn't do there's anything you want, they will provide, they have that type of mindset. And I'm not advocating, I get it though. I also know there are different generations that watch my readings, okay? But yeah, so the person that's upset, I'm just gonna shuffle a card for you. I do feel like you're not aligned with like the belief systems of it all, So basically the card for you that's like, a little bit upset. You guys got this, okay, or you got this. And it's basically like, give it to the universe, okay? Give it to the universe. And let the universe handle it. I know it sounds very vague. You're probably upset with that answer as well. I mean, I do have a logical answer to it, but I don't think it would be aligned with like your frustration. So based on the card, you give it to the universe, okay? Obviously, if you don't want to invest in this, don't invest. As in, don't waste your time, okay? However, the stability, and when this person comes with all the traditional aspects, okay? Whether they are young or old, okay? And I feel like the security, not that you need to depend on them for security, but they're very traditional, where it's like, when I really do say that they do the manly duties, is very much aligned with this person, okay, your person here. And I feel like the security, you would not find it, like, unless you find another traditional person. But since you like feel some type of way about their belief system and their ways of that nature, I feel like some of the things you're down for, you're here for it, but there's certain things like they said, or again, their belief system, how things are supposed to be a certain way, it doesn't go well. But I don't feel like this person is gonna be like go half and half, especially if they are an Aries or a Taurus or any fixed sign. Aries are not fixed sign, but like they definitely behave like that sometimes. And Tauruses as well. So like, so yeah, I guess like, you can leave it to the universe. I don't know much to say. If you want to, you can also like keep it short-lived. But remember, they are quite traditional. But if you just want to keep it casual with them, they are going to be open for it. So you can either go that route, just like in and out, you know, or you could hang with the ways of this person, okay? So that is that. And how we're gonna shuffle for those that is not in an irritated mode by your traditional masculine here, okay? So what they want to tell you. And I feel like this, like whoever's like irritated by your person here, even though their intention and their views is to like they date to marry, but if you want to opt out and you guys, you know, keep it between you and them, it's gonna just be sexual, then so be it. I don't see this person changing, even if you're irritated. Like I don't know what to say. I really don't. But for the rest of you, collective that's not irritated by this traditional individual here, what they want to tell you is this: is that they're very much like focusing on meditating, whether it's spending time for themselves, prayer, reflection during this time. Okay, so they could be, for me, it's not giving like traditional like, oh, they are religious or even like spiritual, but it's more so like their values, okay, in that sense, on like how a household is run, and gender roles. But they're right now, they want to tell you that they're like in their meditation mode right now, whether it's like, you know, namaste of it all, prayer, affirmation, making sure that things are centered within themselves. So that's their like main focus. Perhaps they want to tell you that, you know, good idea for you also to be in this vibration. But I feel like the meditation mode is, what is it for? Actually, well, for calmness of mind. I feel like, yeah, for calmness of mind. So for some of them, they're meditating just for the sake of their mental health, which is really great. I love that. For some of them, they're meditating on behalf of like, who's their person, you know? Or if you're the right person, if this is you know, the right time to propose, if you are their wife, right? Things of that nature. So that's what they're focusing on right now, because they want to clear things with their belief system before they, you know, go ahead. I love this. I don't feel like you actively have to do some sort of reflection meditation on behalf of what they say. But again, going back to the traditional part of it all, I know this is gonna rub some people. If you don't know where I'm coming from, you'll probably like take this out of context. Please don't. But back in the days, it's very common that like the man is the one that kind of pursue the whole thing about the man proposing, asking a family's hand in marriage when it comes to their spouse. This is the way of your person here. So like if they have any spiritual religious belief system, they will also go to that in order to get confirmation. Okay, and this is why they're meditating. I know that's right. So yeah, let's continue, guys. So that's what they're focusing on right now, meditating on their center, time to propose to you, or if you are their person here. Because remember, like you already know about their values, their ways, and they will do everything for you. But you know, some of them just need that confirmation. Okay, these masculines need these confirmation. All right. A side note: if the zodiac signs doesn't apply, please do not take that, because that was a key insight message. The overall message is what I read in this lengthy text. But yeah, all right. So let's see if there are any. Let's see how they feel about you. I feel like the feelings are there. I don't think I need to shuffle, and we shall not. Okay. Let's continue then. If there are any blockages, I don't feel like they are, because I feel like this is somebody that logic is their middle name. You know, there's no such thing as second guessing here. Like with them, you would get it straightforward. But if there are any blockages of some sorts, let's see. I feel like so the blockage here is this, is that there might be some sort of disloyalty. I feel like that is in relation to, what is that in relation to? If you're dealing with an insecure individual that is traditional, that is confused, that doesn't know themselves, like for instance, you could have the manuscript on point, but if you, no, not the manuscript. Somebody could be traditional, but they could still be like wishy-washy, insecure. If you're dealing with that type of man and you don't feel secure and they're not secure within themselves, this traditional man could have issues with loyalty. But I feel like it's not them stepping out of the situation, it's more so like they're afraid that you will. For some of them, it's more so like, but if you're dealing with an insecure man, and obviously we guys know what an insecure trait is. For me, I would say this, like if you know that self and you know your values and your belief system and you're not waver, you guys are solid. But if you're dealing with somebody that you can detect, and we all have female intuition, everybody has intuition, but the female intuition is a little special. Let me be biased because I feel like that is fact. If you're dealing with a traditional person but you can sense or see or you pick up on some sort of insecurity, that person could be prone to being disloyal. Okay, that's for one person. All right, that's what I'm tuning into. Okay, do not get in your feelings. Okay, this is just energy. All right. But that is like one of you guys' blockages. Other than that you guys are good, because I feel like the masculines are steadfast in their belief system and their way of things. They will not sway out of that, because that means that they will betray themselves. You get me? All right. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna add some initials, as you guys can see. First, middle, last. We're not gonna do like a in-depth in these, okay? So I'm just gonna keep it. There we go. Somebody's name could be Sarah and Andrew. Those are the names I'm picking up. We just do one card for Sarah. So Sarah might be a little shifty, okay? Might be a little wishy-washy. Might be a little bit manipulative, okay? And then we got Andrew. This Andrew person might not be as supportive or has issue with taking action. Okay. When it comes to being successful or their success. So just watch out for those names, Andrew and Sarah, okay? And somebody could also have the initials RS. Oh, yeah. I don't know, their energy is not 10-10. I don't know what it is. Okay, it has to do with some sort of truth here. Could also be do with some sort of money, okay, or some sort of like group that could be like too much in their life or too much of an influence in their life here. This RS initial, okay, it could be a group in terms of an organization, a group of friends, family, co-workers. RS is the initials, okay? Just be mindful of the those initials. It is a masculine energy with that initial, okay? There we go. So that's been your reading, guys. Thank you for this lengthy energy reading. Good luck in your journey in life.